Thoralf, do you notice something weird about our decks?
Oh yeah, they're too banned. You're not allowed to see them. Don't look.
Well, actually, they can do that now, because just for this game, we're unbanning the most powerful cards in Pauper.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Carl, you've opened the 7 gates of hell, so I'm not responsible what follows next. I play a land and a blood fountain, which makes a blood token when it comes into play. I will...
None of those are gates.
No.
3 things, not one is a gate. Your gate rate so far is 0%.
We are playing no banned list Pauper. That means every card that is on the banned list that you are not normally allowed to play, we are playing because we can. And that is one of the only times you can see all those cards compiled into a super busted deck like my Affinity deck, because it turns out Affinity for artifacts, making your cards cheaper, is really, really good. So that also turns out if you combine cards like Artifact with more artifacts, they become better. So yes, basically half my deck is on the banned list, and I'm not very sad to abuse all of them. Cards that are on the banned list and therefore in my deck, which are, for example, but not limited to, Aatrox, Disciple of the Vault, Cranial Plating, Cranial Ram. I mean, just the cool artifact stuff, you guessed it. I will also show you an Ornithopter, which costs 0 and is an O2, and because of that, I do have 4 artifacts and play a Frogmite. I have 5 permanents on the battlefield, and now it's your first turn.
A frog, a vial, a fountain, a little hill.
It's a modern zoo.
It's a bad zoo. I hope the entry is free. You spun your wheels and made a 0-2 and a 2-2. This is my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to play Swamp and pass. Today we're playing the kind of deck that is fun for people who enjoy winning at Monopoly, because it takes everything that everyone loves about Magic and lets them not do that. Our hand has cards like Hymn to Torak, which will just tear apart Taha's hands. Our deck is playing cards like Sinkhole, which will just prevent him from playing his spells. This deck is about not letting Taha have any fun and then just beating him down with incredible value.
Also, very impressive.
Wait, there's still the crazy first spell I'm gonna play. I could use Duress here to take a card out of Taha's hand. The problem is Duress doesn't take any card. It has to be a non-creature spell. And there's a chance that Taha's hand just lands Aatrox or Sojourners or something. So we can't just blindly throw away that spell. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna use a cool cycle trick to get this troll into my graveyard and then onto the battlefield. Because in a high-paced game where it's all about winning as quickly as possible, there's a distinct chance that Thoralf cannot race my 6-5.
You've noticed none of those things are banned yet, but they're all the build-up pyramid of the card house. You understand?
So you don't know gates, you don't know pyramids. You really need to return to geometry.
I will show you a great furnace.
Yes.
And first banned card of the series, a Cranial Ram. When Cranial Ram enters the battlefield, I will make a 0/0 germ, and it gives +X/+1 for each artifact. So right now, I made a 2-mana 7/1.
Suck it, Tarmogoyf.
Also equips for 2, yes. 7 is actually quite an interesting number, because that means I have 7 artifacts. You know what happens when you have 7 artifacts?
Oh no, you have a Sojourner. Oh,
also banned.
Very banned.
And that's the reason why you play with those cheap artifacts, because they make the Sojourner very, very cheap.
Because half of your hand is 0 mana O2 flyers that do nothing, but then the other half of your hand is 0 mana 4/4s, which is considerably better.
You take 2 damage, Mr. Math. How much is that?
20 minus 2, I believe, would be 18.
Real mathematicians wouldn't know the answer to that.
I'm gonna cycle the Troll of Khazad-dûm. Yes, it's a very impressive card. It's a 6/5. It's currently going in my graveyard, but it's gonna give me a swamp. Ooh. So this Witch's Cottage goes to my hand. Oh no, my Troll of Khazad-dûm is in my graveyard. How is it ever gonna get out of my graveyard? It's there forever. I'm gonna play the swamp. How's your graveyard looking?
Clean.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm gonna play Nexum. It's a sorcery, and each player chooses a creature card in. It's very fair. We each choose a creature card in our graveyard and bring it back to the battlefield. What's your selection?
I don't have any.
Excellent choice. I would like to bring back this Troll of Khazad-dûm, which I can give it a read now, because not only does it cycle for swamps, it's also a 6/5, and it can only be blocked by 3 or more creatures.
So in the no banned arena, you brought something that is not banned?
Perfectly legal in Pauper, all above the
I
belt.
wonder who's gonna win this race.
Oh, what, you haven't seen the rest of my hand. Literally, this is all banned cards.
Okay. And my teensy winsy little Nime 1 germ is gonna attack you.
That's so unfortunate, because my troll could block your germ, which is not something you say every day. And they would both die.
Yeah, but then I'm left with the actual
But then
thing
you can just put the boots back on anything else.
And as my last act for the turn, I will play...
Affinity players always have a land last. That's how it works.
The smiley cat. Look at them. Aatrox. Not Aatrox, but Aatrox. No, you got me. The Aatrox. It's a 2-mana 1/2, and for 0 mana I can sacrifice any artifact to give him +2/+2, and I don't have a limit. So basically, right now I could sacrifice all of them, and it would be very ridiculous.
It looks innocuous right now, but this card is banned for very good reasons. For as many reasons as it has teeth, and it has like at least 15 of those.
And yeah, I mean, your 6/5 vanilla creature is very threatening, so...
It has swamp cycling.
It had text.
I'll play a land, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a turn off, and I kind of regret not throwing that troll in front of your friend. Maybe I don't. I'm gonna tap 2 mana and play a Kumbaya Witches. It's probably how it's pronounced. I'm trying my best. It's a 1/3, which blocks everything, sometimes, for a brief period of time. If I tap it and deal 1 damage to me, I can deal 1 damage to any other target.
Now comes the fun part of Magic. You don't have cards, but the top
No,
card
that's
is
the least fun part of Magic. You want to have all the options. You don't want to hope to not draw a land.
Magic is most fun if you don't have cards and then draw one. It's like, oh! In this case, it's just an on-top-down, but we still play it.
It's fun adjacent.
So you're gonna threaten to kill my germ.
I will.
At first glance, it looks like there's a 6/5 troll, a huge big wall that we can't get past except for one creature that gets equipped by the plating. But also, what does really happen if there's a removal spell for my Ornithopter which is gonna pick up the plating? Well, it's gonna get eaten by my Artok, which means the Artok needs to get blocked, and then we can sacrifice other stuff and therefore end up at the big Artok that eats the troll. And I think that's kind of a good outcome. So there's only one thing to do, and that is attack. Before going to combat, I will tap 2 mana and use the ram on my Ornithopter. I know.
You cleaned your hands.
It's very sad. It goes to the graveyard and ceases to exist. You know the feeling when you have no cards and you draw a card? If you have creatures, you just want to attack with all of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
A very similar feeling. Yeah. I feel like if I don't block the Atok, this is my last turn.
Block the Atok.
So blocking the Atok seems like a good plan. I'm gonna block here on the Frogmite.
Before doing anything, I count more than 9 damage.
Yes.
I pass priority.
You're great at counting.
Yeah.
I die. Okay, that was easy. Thoralf is really explosive. So we're gonna take out some of our slower spells and bring in 2 cards that are essentially board wipes to kill all his creatures, and something that has lifelink on it, which is generally pretty good against things that deal damage.
You're just gonna board 2 little innocent cards, a bit more removal spell for his bigger creatures, and we're gonna take out 2 Artoks because those are really, really badly against opponent's spot removal spells, and I expect Carl, after sideboarding, to have quite a lot.
All right. That was cool. Showed off some sweet, sweet things. I died with a bunch of banned cards in my hand.
How good are banned cards if you don't play them?
But I think we should all share that experience. So you can also die with a bunch of banned cards in your hand this time.
We all shared this experience.
Unfortunately, this hand doesn't have enough banned cards. This hand is full of cool cards, but we need to be responsible and eat our vegetables. And in this case, our vegetables are saying, don't keep a slow hand that does one thing until turn 3 because Thoralf's deck is super mighty explosive. So we're gonna have to do the responsible adult thing and put these cards back and draw 7 more and put 1 back. That's called a mulligan. This is how you win more games of Magic.
Well, I cannot say the same about my hand, so I'm gonna keep.
This hand is nuts. We're gonna do some slightly broken things. It's gonna be upsetting. You might wanna tell your children to look away, but we're still gonna get rid of the Bachukapod because we have this troll that can cycle for another land, and then we're gonna start doing really absurd things with this dark ritual. I keep.
All right.
This is going down.
It's gone. Do your worst.
Oh, I wasn't going to, but now that you say so, I shall. Play a Swamp and a Dark Ritual. It's a really awesome old Magic card. It's along the same cycle that would either for 1 mana deal 3 damage to anyone, or draw you 3 cards. This one adds 3 black mana. With that mana, I'm gonna start off, oh, this is not a fun Magic card. I'm gonna play a card called Hymn to Torak. It's 2 black, and target player discards 2 cards from their hand at random.
All right.
So Magic is about doing things that you find enjoyable. And I think Thoralf should do things that are not enjoyable. These 2 are gone.
So you mulligan to 6, and now I'm on 5.
Isn't it fair? I have 3, but you see this little black mana pip? I'm gonna use it to cycle my Troll Khazad-dûm to get a swamp.
The problem is I'm playing a synergy deck, and now half of my synergy is in my graveyard.
That is correct.
My hand doesn't look so good. Okay, draw. Oh, okay, we're cooking. I will play a Vault of Whispers again, and then I show you a Disciple of the Vault.
That is a great Magic card.
Also, banned. Whenever an artifact leaves the battlefield onto the graveyard, you lose a life. And I will show you an artifact. So now, whenever you kill something, like all of my creatures, you take 1 damage too.
So from my best understanding, you want to deal me a bunch of damage with that Apostle.
Preferably 20.
Okay, let's start with 1. I am not a fun person today. I will play a Sinkhole. It has only 3 words on it, Thoralf. But I will lose a life. I will destroy target land.
Stop killing my stuff. I regret all the decisions I ever made. I'll draw a card and show you, well, a tapped indestructible.
It's indestructible.
Why were you such a maniac? Okay, yeah, I have an attack for 1. I saw the
You successfully do.
And it's your turn.
I'll draw. Ooh, very convenient. I'll pay 3. And exile 4 cards from my graveyard to play a Gurmag Angler. It's a legal card, but it's extremely powerful because it's essentially a 3-mana 5/5 right now.
So you have the biggest fish on this battle font.
As they say, there's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, I have
Maybe it's right here.
No,
have you seen Star Wars?
I have a feeling this time it's right here.
You're the bigger fish.
I'm getting stumped. I will play a Drossford Bridge tapped, which does get my artifact count to 3, so I have to pay 1 more for Frogmite. Gets my artifact count to.
Do you have 4? Oh, another Frogmite!
Yeah, that's it.
Now you have a veritable force. If you wanted, you could throw all of these in front of this, and we're at parity. Okay, let's see if you want to do that. I'll attack you for 5.
Surprisingly, I do not want to do that. I will
Smart
take
move.
the 5.
And I will play a card that's legal in Pauper, but incredibly powerful in this deck. It's called Crypt Rats. It's just a 1/1 for 3 mana, but if I pay X black mana, I deal X damage to everything. You, me, the creatures on the battlefield.
Okay, draw. Cards in hand.
1.
The magic gods gave me a refurbished familiar, which if I play that now gets exactly Carl's last card in hand. And that is probably not a land the way he played the game. So it's really beneficial to make your opponent discard their last card, especially if you know it's not a land. But that would mean my refurbished familiar would die to the Crypt Rats as a process. And I don't think I want that. We are gonna hold with that familiar 1 more turn until he has to pop the rats. So the Crypt Rats kills everything, right?
Except for the fish, because it's the biggest fish in the pond. It's a small pond.
First off, I'm gonna attack you for 5.
Okay.
I will play another tapped land that is indestructible.
So you've got 1 more,
Answer.
and you're not playing it.
No,
Is it indestructible?
not yet.
I'll draw a card. Whew! Dove,
Carl.
I'm gonna lay a trap. Let's see if you fall for it. I'll attack with both, including my little teeny little rat.
That's not how traps work. I mean, I just
How do
letting you
traps
know.
work?
You don't tell people about your trap. I will block your rats with my Ornithopter.
You're a very clever man. You take 5. The trap was the moment we had together all along, because it's gonna be brief, because I'm gonna pay 2 for my Crypt Rat, meaning I deal 2 to Toros.
Yes, all of them.
Everything, including you and me.
So that means I take 2 and you take 5 because
Yes.
this deals 3 extra. Okay. So that means we're both at 8.
It's very democratic.
All right.
Now that you're at 8 and I'm at 8, and we each have 1 card in hand. Oh, no, I lied. I have more. Okay, you're in trouble now.
Yeah, I also don't have a 5/5 fish. Let me
It's good? It's real good?
innocently look at the life totals. I will play the refurbished familiar.
Ah, that's pretty good.
It's only 1, and you have to discard a card.
Unfortunately, I will. It's a banned card. Won't get to play it. It's his Bonder's Ornament.
And it's your turn.
You still have that mystery card. Let's find out what it is.
Yeah, you will get
Draw?
to see what it is very soon.
I will pay black and cast Defile, which gives a creature -1/-1 until end of turn for each swamp I control. I have 3. That has 1 toughness. It's also in your graveyard. Okay, show me the card you got. I'll attack you for 5.
Nope, I won't just take it.
The mystery prevails.
It's my card. You don't get to see
I'll
it.
pass it turn to
At
you.
the end of turn, I will deal you 4 damage.
So the top of your library,
Are you ready for it? If this is 4 damage.
I fully accept it.
Okay.
It could be 4 damage.
It's a banned card, doesn't it?
It is a very banned card.
I will play a cranial plating. And it's your turn.
Untap, upkeep, combat phase.
done.
Remember, this is no Banlist Pauper. Pauper is a format where you can play only commons, all the cards that are little black symbols on them. But as you can see, they can be explosive as hell. So let's go into game 3. So that was episode 1, my Shrek 1. Now, upcoming, my Shrek 2. Even better than Shrek 1 somehow.
Aren't we in game 3?
I will keep as well.
I will show you a Vault of Whispers and a Disciple of the Vault.
Again,
Starts hitting.
eventually. The hits keep coming and they don't stop coming. But no, this is not Shrek 1. I'm gonna play Swamp. And keep up my removal spell.
I will draw a card for turn. I will play a Great Furnace and a Cranial Plating, basically big brother of the other equipment you saw. And because I want to attack next turn, I will show you also an Ornithopter. Attack 1.
Very mighty. Unfortunately, I didn't have that removal spell I said I had. It was a lie.
Shocker.
It was a bluff. It wasn't a lie. I'm gonna play Kumbaya Witches again, senor.
Don't like her. don't like her even a single bit. I will draw a card. I will play a bridge tapped, and I will equip my Ornithopter and then attack you with both. But before you block, I'm not gonna let you block. This is child's play. I will Galvanic Blast.
Why would you do that in the attack step? This is just confusing for everyone involved, including the Kumbaya witches.
But it looks cooler.
She dies, because she takes 4, because you have 3 artifacts or more. Meaning I'll take 5, 6.
You took 6 damage? Wow.
I love how you're impressed with yourself.
I mean, I am.
That's some good beatdown for 2 creatures.
Thing is, it doesn't even matter if you kill something. The plating just equips to the next creature.
I know, every creature you have is lethal. My stuff is the opposite of lethal, because I haven't killed any of your creatures. I'll play an Exhume. Everybody, let's see what's in your graveyard, let's see what's in your graveyard over there. Everyone gets to bring back. It's fair. I just want us to have a close game, and with my witch there, and me.
Which where?
There.
Ah.
Yes.
You just have flat nothing better than a 1/3 that deals the damage?
She kills one of your creatures every turn.
I will reach the best part of the game very soon. I will play another World of Whispers, and then I have 6 artifacts, which makes this 7 artifacts, which makes this my whole hand! Alright, the very basic play is to attack with my Ornithopter, and let's be honest, probably let it die because Carl has something up his sleeve, and even if he doesn't, we're gonna win the game anyway. So if you're gonna win the game anyway, let's care about the stuff where he has something. That means we're gonna actually be fine to trade some damage for some cards. And yes, we have a Disciple that could just die to the witches, but what if we can use this Disciple to at least trade with the witches or get some damage out? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack with both the Disciple and the Ornithopter that is equipped. If he kills the Ornithopter, well, then we can instantly re-equip from the cranial plating to the Disciple of the wall, and worst case trade with the witches. I'm gonna offer you a deal that you can't refuse.
You know she has power.
Yeah, she has power.
Oh, because you can switch.
Instantly.
I can block Thoralf's Apostle here with my Witch, and it starts this really cool chicken game. Because I want to take it out, and blocking it with my Witch means it dies for free. But then I take some damage at the top. But Thoralf might want to take out the Witch, because for all he knows, it can start taking out his creatures as well. So he might want to move for free the cranial plating onto it. That way he gets rid of my creature, I get rid of his. He didn't use an extra card for it, but then he doesn't fall into my trap, because here, if he decides to take the free value and move the equipment, I get to snipe out his creature, he deals 0 damage, I get an excellent turn.
So what's it gonna be?
I'll block.
So you're taking the 8 damage. Sure.
All right.
I'm fine with that deal.
And you just have straight nothing now.
I have 3 creatures. All of them better than your life total, so...
This is fine by me. I'll draw a card. I'll play land. Oof. Let's make this fair. You did nothing? It's so unfortunate that I came in and just drew 5 swamps.
Doubt. X. All right. You had 5 life.
Yes, that is correct.
The text.
You're great at counting.
Yeah. Look, you have cards.
Put your cards in the direction your money is.
Okay. Apparently you have the money. Go.
Well, I'm dead if I don't do anything.
All right. Look, good game.
So I will flinch first.
Ah, sorry.
I'll see if you want to put the rest of your money where the rest of your mouth is. Because for some reason your mouth and your money are in 2 different places. I'm going to defile because I count 1, 2, 3, 4 swamps. I'm going to do -4 to your Ornithopter.
Rude.
I agree.
It's a 0 mana auto.
It is wearing a very scary hat.
Math.
Do you have any effects?
1 second. Yep, still lethal.
Darn it, why are you so good at math?
It's tough, no?
Okay, my Kumbaya Witches is going to jump in front of the cutest of your creatures.
So it's more like a Kumbabai. All right, now I've realized not lethal anymore.
Nope.
Red alarm bells. Can't have it. So we're gonna use the equipment method of cranial plating by instantly equipping with 2 black mana to my Moon Fossil.
It's crazy that it's an equipment that can just like toss around hands. Also, hats don't do that normally.
You know, fun fact, cranial plating is part of a cycle, which is one of the most unbalanced cycle of all, because the other 4 are, can I say it?
We censored it, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, they're really.
Okay, let me show you something really cool, and this sucks if you drew a Galvanic Blast, but if you did, I'm in trouble anyways. So, I'm gonna play 1 black for Toxin Analysis, because this witch is not only really good at wizardry, they're also really good at science, apparently. It's gonna gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn, and I'll investigate, which is going to allow me to put a clue onto the battlefield that I can sack to draw a card. So this is my clue. She has Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. And before anything tremendous happens, I'm gonna tap her. I will deal 1 damage to me, but I gain 1 life, which is very convenient. But then I will also deal 1 damage here and also gain 1 life.
That is amazing.
And because she has Death Touch, it's dead.
Yeah, and now they die.
They would Death Touch as well.
I had 3 lethal attackers. Okay, well, remember the gods? And they sent me help. And it's the strongest help you can ever imagine.
It was too strong.
You don't question the gods, you just take what they give.
That's a good point.
So I will equip my Ornithopter, and it does even have 6 power, which is, wait, math? Yeah,
Enough.
lethal.
It is currently enough.
Yeah, no.
I will draw cards for my clue. So this is Mono Black Control. Very famous archetype. And we're gonna enter the control portion. I'm gonna play Bonder's Ornament. This deck just grinds you out, kills all your creatures, gets rid of your hand, and then eventually draws 2 cards a turn. But this is Pauper. So this 3 mana rock that taps for any color, but we're obviously just gonna tap for black.
Yeah.
Can also pay 4, and each player who controls a card named Bonder's Ornament draws a card, which is usually just gonna be this guy.
Yeah. Usually it's nobody because it's also very banned.
And while I'm here, I don't think it's super relevant, but it will reduce the fact that you could cost, I'm gonna sinkhole your black source. So I'll destroy target land. I will pass the turn to you. I have a Bonder's Ornament.
And I'm not yet lethal, but I don't think there's a single card I could draw that doesn't make it lethal. Oh, made it lethal. Yeah, I will gonna play it. It's
Oh, that's a really good one.
So you have to discard a card once it enters the battlefield.
So unfortunate, yes.
If you can't, I draw a card.
So I'll discard this removal spell.
Okay, what did I expect? I will attack you with one.
You're not free. I'm gonna defile, which will give it -5, -5.
right.
But now we're in a tight spot.
Land, swamp, nothing. Oh, that looks bad.
I'm gonna pay 4.
All right.
Bonder's Ornament allows me to pay 4 and draw a card.
For nothing!
It's a great removal spell.
Like a Great Wall of China just wasn't good enough?
Exactly like a Great Wall of China. You can see it from space.
I don't think you can, right? Isn't that a myth?
It is a myth, I've heard. I don't know. That could also be a myth.
I will draw. Wait, you actually drew something? No.
You can attack for lethal. How much is that?
6?
I'm dead. Well played.
Oh!
Well played. Affinity better than Mono Black Control. Apparently, every time there's a no ban list modern tournament, Mono Black just crushes everything. Do you think you could unban Sinkhole and him to Turek? Do you think that would be a fun thing for Magic players in general?
No.
Perfect. We know that.